Hugo Sánchez Marquez was born on July 11, 1958, in Mexico City, Mexico. He developed a passion for football at a young age and began playing for local youth clubs before joining the prestigious youth team of Club Universidad Nacional, Pumas UNAM. Sánchez's exceptional talent quickly became evident, and he made his professional debut with Pumas in 1976. Over the next few years, he became a key player for the team, helping them secure 2 Mexican League championships in 1977 and 1981. His remarkable goal-scoring ability earned him national attention, and he quickly became one of Mexico's brightest stars. In 1981, Sánchez made the move to Spain, joining Atletico Madrid in La Liga. His time in Spain marked the beginning of his international recognition, and he became one of Europe's top strikers. Sánchez's technical skills, acrobatic goals, and athleticism made him a feared striker in La Liga. He finished as the league's top scorer during the 1984-85 season, further solidifying his reputation. The most significant chapter of his European career came when he joined Real Madrid in 1985. Over the next 7 years, Sánchez became one of the best strikers in the world, winning 5 La Liga titles, 1986, 1987, 1988, 1990, 1991, and playing a vital role in Real Madrid's dominance of Spanish football. His incredible ability to score goals, particularly his famous bicycle kicks, made him a standout performer. Sánchez also contributed to Real Madrid's 1986 UEFA Cup victory and won 4 Pichichi trophies, awarded to La Liga's top scorer between 1986 and 1990. After his time at Real Madrid, Sánchez spent some time at other clubs, including Atlanta in Mexico, and later had stints in the United States with the San Diego Sockers indoor soccer and with Rayo Vallecano in Spain. Sánchez also had a long and successful international career with the Mexico national team. He made his debut in 1977 and went on to become one of the top goal scorers in the history of Mexican football. He represented Mexico in 3 FIFA World Cups, 1978, 1986, 1994, with the highlight being the 1986 World Cup where Mexico reached the quarterfinals. Sánchez scored more than 30 goals for his country, making him one of the all-time leading scorers for Mexico. Known for his powerful shooting, excellent aerial ability, and versatility, Sánchez was capable of scoring with both feet and his head. His most famous move was the bicycle kick, a technique he mastered and executed with remarkable consistency. Sánchez's athleticism and fitness allowed him to perform at a high level well into his 30s, and his goal-scoring ability was consistently impressive throughout his career. After retiring from playing, Sánchez transitioned into coaching. He managed several clubs, including Club America and Atlanta in Mexico, and had a brief stint as the coach of the Mexico national team. While his coaching career was not as successful as his playing career, Sánchez continued to contribute to Mexican football through his leadership and insights. During his career, Sánchez achieved numerous honors. He won 5 La Liga titles, 1 UEFA Cup, 2 Mexican Primera División championships, and the Pichichi Trophy 4 times. He was named CONCACAF Player of the Year several times and was inducted into the Mexico Football Hall of Fame. His success in Europe, particularly in Spain with Real Madrid, set a high standard for future generations of Mexican players and helped open the door for more Mexicans to play in top European leagues. Off the field, Hugo Sánchez became a charismatic figure, known for his outspoken personality and his advocacy for Mexican football. His strong opinions, both on and off the pitch, earned him respect but also sometimes led to controversies with coaches and officials. Nevertheless, his commitment to the sport was never questioned, and he became a beloved figure in Mexican football. Sánchez's impact on the game goes beyond his personal achievements. His success in Europe paved the way for many other Mexican players to pursue careers in top leagues, and his skill and leadership have inspired generations of footballers. He is widely regarded as one of Mexico's greatest footballers and one of the best forwards of his era. To this day, Hugo Sánchez remains a legend in both Mexican and world football. His incredible career as a player and his contribution to the growth of football in Mexico cement his place as one of the all-time greats. Hugo Sanchez's influence on Mexican football continues to be felt even after his retirement from playing. His pioneering achievements, particularly in Spain, have made him a symbol of success for Mexican players abroad. As one of the first Mexicans to reach the heights of European football, Sanchez's accomplishments opened doors for many other Mexican players to follow in his footsteps, including notable players like Javier Hernandez Chicharito, who would later play for top European clubs like Manchester United and Real Madrid. Beyond his success on the pitch, Sanchez's commitment to the sport and his larger-than-life personality have made him a central figure in Mexican football culture. His name is synonymous with excellence, not just because of his individual accomplishments, but also for the way he elevated Mexican football on the global stage. He became a role model for countless aspiring footballers, especially in Mexico, who looked up to his discipline, work ethic, and passion for the game. In recent years, Sánchez has occasionally appeared in the media, providing commentary and analysis on football, particularly in Mexican football broadcasts. His insight and perspectives on the game have made him a respected voice in the sports discourse in Mexico. Although his time as a coach was met with mixed results, Sánchez remains an influential figure in the history of the sport. His coaching style, which emphasized attacking play, was a reflection of his playing days when he was known for his flair and creativity on the field. Many still believe that, had circumstances been different, his coaching career could have mirrored the success of his playing days. As for his legacy, Hugo Sánchez will always be remembered for his extraordinary goal-scoring feats and his contributions to Real Madrid's rich history. His 5 La Liga titles with the club, his breathtaking goals, and his pivotal role in some of the club's most successful seasons of the 1980s and early 1990s have secured his place as one of the greatest forwards to have ever played the game. His unique style, particularly his mastery of the bicycle kick, remains a trademark that is celebrated by football fans around the world. In addition to his football achievements, Sanchez's persona and contributions to Mexican national pride have helped to maintain a lasting influence in his home country. As a living legend in Mexican football, he continues to inspire new generations of players and fans who admire his skill, dedication, and competitive spirit. Today, Sanchez's impact as both a player and ambassador for the sport is undeniable. His name is synonymous with greatness in football, and his legacy as one of the most talented and beloved figures in the history of Mexican and international football will undoubtedly endure for generations to come. As time has passed, Hugo Sánchez has continued to hold a special place in the hearts of Mexican football fans. His achievements, both domestically and internationally, have ensured that his legacy is not only remembered but celebrated. Sanchez's career has transcended the boundaries of the sport, and he remains a symbol of what hard work, talent, and determination can achieve. His impact extends beyond football. He has influenced Mexican culture and society, representing the pride of his country on the global stage. His reputation as a footballing icon has been cemented by various awards and accolades. Over the years, his name has been honored in many ways, including tributes from football clubs, organizations, and even the Mexican government. His status as one of the greatest Mexican athletes of all time is indisputable, and his contribution to the global football community is still widely recognized. As a coach, Sánchez did not achieve the same level of success as he did as a player, but his influence in that capacity has still been significant. He has worked to impart his knowledge of the game to a new generation of players and has continued to promote the importance of attacking football, a philosophy he embodied during his playing days. His coaching tenure with the Mexico national team was marked by a mix of highs and lows, but his passion for the sport remained evident. In addition to his work in coaching, Sánchez has become an influential voice in Mexican football media. His commentary and analysis have made him a respected figure in football journalism, where his deep understanding of the game allows him to offer unique perspectives on both Mexican and international football. Sanchez's willingness to speak candidly about the state of the game in Mexico has further solidified his role as a key figure in the sport's ongoing evolution in the country. Sanchez's career also served as a major inspiration for Mexican players who aspired to play abroad. He demonstrated that it was possible for Mexican talent to succeed in the top European leagues, and this opened the door for future generations to dream of playing at the highest levels. His success story continues to be a motivating factor for Mexican footballers today, who look up to his perseverance and achievement as a model for their own careers. Sanchez's impact on Real Madrid is undeniable. He remains one of the club's most cherished figures, having been part of the golden era of the late 1980s and early 1990s. His goal-scoring prowess and contribution to the team's success helped cement his place as a club legend. Even though he has long since left the club, his legacy remains intertwined with the identity of Real Madrid. Even now, Hugo Sánchez is frequently cited as one of the greatest players not only in Mexican history, but also in the history of La Liga. His technical ability, clinical finishing, and contributions to the teams he played for have left an indelible mark on the sport. As a player who was equally comfortable scoring from outside the box as he was with acrobatic goals, Sánchez brought a unique style to the game that continues to be admired by fans and football experts alike. In conclusion, Hugo Sánchez's place in the annals of football history is secure. As one of Mexico's greatest athletes, a La Liga legend, and a key figure in the development of Mexican football on the world stage, his contributions to the sport have been monumental. His legacy continues to inspire, and his name will always be synonymous with football excellence, both in Mexico and around the world. Through his skill, his leadership, and his relentless drive, Sánchez has proven that greatness in football is not limited to a select few. It is attainable for those willing to work tirelessly for their dreams.